Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Morning Live Show. The live show's podcast and meta content is brought to you every week by these loyal sponsors. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet on the bypass in Camden, Alabama, serving their customers for 30 years. Join the McGraw-Webb Chevy family today. Tucker ATV, Jackson, Alabama, your local servicing Polaris Hustler Echo dealer with an international reputation. C.T. Ward Powersports in Camden, Alabama, XL Godfrey Hurricane boats powered by Mercury and Yamaha engines, your water skiing gear headquarters on Lake Millis Ferry. Safford Trading Company and Safford Equipment under the tower in Safford, Alabama, home of your residential and commercial lawn care bundle bear. Wildlife Management Solutions in Eutaw, Alabama. Let the guys at WMS select the right seed and blends for your soil type. South Alabama Kubota and Reynolds on the Strip in Monroeville, Alabama. Kubota and Skag Zero Turns, the right Kubota tractor for the right price. Thanks for supporting the Gettin' Outdoors sponsors and enjoy the show.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Gettin' Outdoors live show. We are live from the Lawler Timber Company Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. 67 degrees outside, partly cloudy with a west wind 5 miles per hour, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day to talk about getting outdoors. My co-host this morning, Mr. Taylor Ward, CT Ward Powersports. Taylor, we got a big event coming up tomorrow. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But the first thing I want to talk about is with my dear friend, Miss Wendy Padgett. Wendy, good morning. How you doing this morning? We got to talk about something called the Pig Squeal Show and Auction coming up in Fulton, Alabama tomorrow. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Big Daddy. Good morning, and good morning to all the listeners out there. Yes, we have our Clark County 4-H Pig Squeal Show and Sale coming up this Saturday, tomorrow. The show will start at 11 o'clock, and the sale will start around 1 o'clock. I'm headed to Fulton in just a few minutes to start putting up the tent and getting the pig panels set up and everything ready to roll for the show tomorrow. We have 26 participants in our Clark County Pig Show this year. This is our 10th year of conducting the show. We have 47 hogs that will be for sale. If you need some hog meat for the freezer, these hogs have an appointment with the processor this weekend. So we'll have plenty of ham, bacon, and pork chops ready for the table.
Well, that's what I tell everybody. This show and auction, you come, you bid on the pig, you don't never have to touch it. The processor takes it, and you all we want is your money. The processor take it, and they'll bring you back ham and bacon and pork chop.
That's right. Just bring your checkbook, and we can definitely sell you some meat for the freezer. The processors will be on site, so you'll be able to tell them how you want your meat processed. We will, at the end of the show, we will have trailers ready to roll out with the hogs. We'll haul them to the processor, so you don't even have to take them home and process them yourself. And once the meat is ready, we'll have a refrigerated truck, and we'll haul the meat back to Clark County and call you and tell you to come pick it up when it's ready. So
now let's talk a minute. This is the 10th year, and you got some kids that have been doing it for 10 years. And I think me and you've been hooking up about I don't know how far we go back, but we've been doing it a long time. Let's talk about the process. Those kids get those little tiny hogs, piglets, I guess, and talk about the process and how much these kids learn raising these hogs.
Sure. Well, first of all, it's life skills, it's responsibility, it's record keeping. They sign up for the project in the fall. We have a mandatory meeting with them where we teach the kids about animal care, feeding your pig, housing your pig, taking care of it, raising it, showing it. So in January, they get around 45 to 55 pound 2 barrow feeder hogs. They'll raise and care for them. We have, trainings, showmanship clinics, show them how to show the hogs. And then in April, they actually, they will come to the show and show off their skills, working with their hogs, and then we'll sell them. They all have to show one. They get 2, and they all have to show one. They have the option for the second hog of either selling it at the auction or processing it for their own family. So these kids understand at the beginning of the process that they are raising a food animal project and they understand that they're raising food for the community.
Yeah.
So they understand that they are part of the process of what it puts to the work involved that it takes to put that meat on the table for the family, and many families in our community.
And the show and auction is something, if somebody's, I've never been to one, but I watch all the pictures and the videos that you put up. It is just amazing. And y'all raise a bunch of money. We want everybody to be there tomorrow if you can, and bring your checkbook, because these kids work so hard, and this is their payoff tomorrow at the show and auction. And tell everybody about it one more time.
Okay, so you want to come on out to Highway 178 in Fulton. If you just turn off on 178, follow it all the way. Once you pass the Dollar General store, just go on, and it'll be on the left. You'll see the tent set up. So the kids will, start arriving between 9 and 9:30. They'll have their hog weigh-ins. And we'll get the weights, and we'll get they'll do their finishing touches on the hogs to prepare them to get ready to start off with their showmanship skills, where they'll exhibit their hogs in the show ring. And then afterwards, when we have the showmanship classes, we will start the auction somewhere around 1:00, and that's where they will auction off these hogs for the general public. Anybody that wants to come out and buy one can support these kids and the hard work that they've put into feeding and caring, and the hours and afternoons that they've spent caring for these hogs to raise them to be meat for the table. They've learned a lot of skills about how much food it takes to feed these hogs, record keeping, and all of the important things that are involved in the money that is spent in raising these hogs to put them on the table.
It is. It's education. It's education, and that's what these kids need, and they need all the support from us tomorrow. So please, it's a perfect time to get the way food prices are now. You can buy your hog, get it processed, and get it put in your freezer tomorrow in Fulton, Alabama. Show starts at 11 o'clock, auction at 1 o'clock. And who is the auctioneer?
We have Mr. Todd Dearman from Washington County will be auctioning off our hogs for us. And I just want to say thank you to our community, all of you, for coming out and helping support our children in this project. I mean, it's very important that our kids learn these skills in raising these animals, because they're our future. They are our future. In raising food for the table. And we want to thank all of our sponsors and businesses, parents and grandparents, and just our whole community that gathers together to help us support us in putting this event on for these kids, because without the community support, it would be hard to do this. But I'm very glad that we have done this for 10 years, and hope that we can continue this, these very needed skills for kids to learn. The ag is important in all of our lives,
Yes. And all the support you get, Wendy, but it takes leadership from people like you and Robin that make this thing work. I guarantee you. And it's no better leader for those 4-H kids than Miss Wendy Padgett. I can tell you that.
Well, thank you. And we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Y'all come on out and have a good day. Also, we'll have Susie Q's will be on hand to provide food. So bring your chairs, bring your pocketbook, bring some money, buy some food and drinks. It's all there for you. You just need to come out and have a good time with your family and buy some hogs. And we'll definitely fix you up with some fine meat for the freezer.
Main thing, bring that checkbook. That's the main thing.
Checkbook now. Definitely.
All right. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you.
Right.
And let me know how it goes. Send me the pictures and I'll post them tomorrow. And everybody really support these kids tomorrow at the show and auction. Thank you, my dear.
Will do. Thanks, Big Daddy. Y'all come on out and see us tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I tell you what, Taylor, that girl, I don't know how she does everything she does. She takes care of those 4-H kids. And she says she taught you.
Yeah, been a long time ago.
She don't look like she's that old, I can tell you that. But me and her been doing this for a long time. We got another event coming up tomorrow at Bridgeport City Landing. I'm gonna I'm quit calling it Bridgeport Team Trail. I'm just gonna call it Maddie's tournament. Miss Maddie Smith, how you doing, Maddie?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Man, you got all right now. You changed things up this year. You have 2 separate trails. You got your spring trail and you got your summer trail. Tomorrow at Bridgeport City Landing is the final tournament for the spring trail. Tell us what's happening, how that's going to work, and talk about your angler of the year.
Okay, so the spring trail, when it ends, what'll happen with those anglers that were in there, the top 12 tomorrow will qualify for the championship that is being held in October. You can fish all 8 and qualify for the championship in October. AOY will be given out tomorrow. Right now, AOY is tied with Kenny Roman and Sam Noble, and Ryan Schroeder and Ben Etheridge. They are tied for first. They'll get a $1,000 bonus from Community Neighbor Bank. And honestly, I think it's going to be great. I think it is. I think it's awesome. I think it's going great.
$1,000 for Angler of the Year in the spring division and the summer division, thanks to Community Neighbor Bank. They stepped up this year, Maddie.
Oh yes, sir. They did. We are so grateful for them because they have been our main sponsor from the start. They're easy to work with. Anytime I've got anything, questions, anything that comes up, I just call them and we'll help you, we'll handle it. They are some of the easiest people I've ever worked with, honestly.
All right, how many have we got signed up for tomorrow right now?
I've got 34 right now. 34
signed up. You going to be here when? Or they sign up in the morning at the launch site, right?
Yes, sir. So you can show up and sign up that morning, pay that morning. You can still sign up today. I'll be in Camden around 5 today. So if you need to stop by, just text me or call me and I'll tell you where to meet me at. We will open registration around 4:30. And since it's going to be a little cloudy, probably blast off 6:15-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be there around 4.
All right, and you can sign up in the morning, and even if you're not in the Angler of the Year race, you still if you based on 50 boats, you're gonna give away $2,000 first place.
Yes, sir. So even if you're not in Angler Points, it's still great to come out tomorrow because if you fish all 8, you can still qualify for that October championship.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah. And then you'll have a second chance in the summer.
That's right. All right. Maddie Smith, Bridgeport. Well, I'm through with that Bridgeport team trail. This is Maddie's team trail. We need to change the name of this team trail, Maddie.
Oh, yeah.
You have done such a good job. You started this thing, 2 years ago?
Oh, I think this is our 4th year.
Oh, really? Has it been that long? Golly, time flies, man.
It's been since COVID.
You started it as a summer trail, and the only difference in the spring trails and the summer trails is the weigh-in time. You weigh in at 1 o'clock in the summer trails, right?
Yes, sir. It's too dang hot out there.
All right, Maddie. Well, good luck tomorrow, and I'll try to get down there in the morning if the wind ain't blowing and fly the drones for the takeoff. And I got to be at CT Ward Powersports tomorrow, so I probably won't be at the weigh-in, but I know you'll have a good time. And as soon as you post the one, I will put it up on my page. And good luck. And tell everybody one more time, if they want to sign up, you'll be there this afternoon, and your number's on the screen, or in the morning, you'll be at the Bridgeport City Landing around 4 a.m.
Yes, sir. Also, big thing, because I know I've got anglers coming from all around.
Yeah.
That road being closed.
Oh, yes.
So please follow those detour signs. Please don't try to just get around it, try to get through it anyway. Please follow those detour signs. They've been having problems with that. So it's safest if we just follow those detour signs, go the way they ask us to, and then make our way to the city landing.
And I've got the map up. If you're coming from Monroeville, Greenville, or Selma, you got to go through downtown Camden all the way to 221. You got to come up. You can cut through County Road. Well, I'm taking them to CT Ward now. Yeah, go backwards. If you're coming from Linden, Demopolis, and some of them will be coming from Demopolis, Marion, that way, you're going to have to turn on 221. And I'm going to tell you now, don't go through though. If it says road closed, believe me, the road is closed. And I have seen so many folks get messed up in the last week. So come down 221. Now, if you're pulling a boat at McDonald's Grocery, you can turn down 164 and come out there at the Methodist Church. But if you're pulling a camper, a long camper or something, you better go all the way to 41 and come around that way. And and I'm going to tell you something else. When you go into Bridgeport City Landing and you see that sign that says slow and bump, you better slow down, because that bump has dropped another 6 inches.
Yeah.
If you don't slow down, you'll knock your.
They did patch it up a little about a week ago.
Okay.
It's still rough.
It is. I'm telling you, it is a bad road, and I don't know anything to do about it except warn everybody about it.
Yep, I swear every morning I get ready to go over that way, I feel like I'm about to fall off the face of the earth when I roll up to it, honestly.
Yeah, and you better slow down. And I had several guys call me and complain last week, said that the signs were too close to the bump. But you just got to be careful. I mean, you just can't haul ass through that, because you're gonna tear something up.
Yep. Just got to be careful. Follow the signs. Watch the signs. Our biggest thing is safety, and I'd hate for y'all to not follow them and then get turned around and messed up. So please follow the signs.
All right, Maddie. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow. You're doing a great job. And thank you for always coming on with me when I call you.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now she's doing a great job with all that tournament. Now she's established herself as the queen tournament director of Miller's Ferry. Good morning, Tommy D up in Ann Arbor, Michigan, Don Fieldpot, Noonan Hall in Natchez, Mississippi, B-Dog, Rusty Godbow, my yard don't need mowing, man. That grass ain't growing cool as it is. You wait another week before you come to my house. Grandma Karen out in California, old Thunder's tuned in, Greg Chance, old Slim, Bud Wilson. Bud, I saw all them skipjacks you had a while ago. I'm going to tell Joe Allen them. That old Dale Ward's tuned in. He going to be here tomorrow?
Yes, sir. He'll be cooking.
Jessica Anderson, how you doing, my friend, over at G&D Outdoors? Bud, Tommy D, Joe Alvarez, good morning to you. Harry Pardon, Ryan Gunn, Team Fishmaster, William Malone, Jim Andrews, my old cousin, Charles Waring down there in Monroe County. Michael Cook, good morning to you, Michael. Robbie Way, how you doing? Joe Allen Dunn, we finna go fishing, Joe Allen. So get your stuff ready and come on. We're gonna slip out there, try to catch some fish like we did last Friday. Larry and Debbie Abernathy tuned in. Oh, Michael Hilliard, are you up there in Gunner for whacking them big blues? Miss Judy Pope, Tim Henderson. Tim said that he's bringing a trailer tomorrow to CT Ward, because he said you giving away one of them side by side. Anything to that?
No, there is nothing to that.
Trey
We are
Wade.
giving some stuff away, but not a sign.
Trey Wade and Bradley Parnell are in Eufaula, Alabama, trying to repeat their last year. They won that ABT tournament, won that $10,000. And Trey and Bradley, we're pulling for y'all. Good luck to y'all tomorrow with the ABT tournament. Good morning, Jolly Owens. How you doing, my friend? Oh, they might push the boat ramp in today at the marina. Golly, y'all let me know, Jolly. I'd love to have a drone down there when they do it. I might call them when I get away from here. Michael Fuller, good morning to you, my friend. Ann Farrell, good morning. Tim Rayleigh, how you doing? Appreciate your support. This is one of the best shows going today. I encourage my North Alabama friends to tune in. You might be surprised what you can learn. You're right. Thank you, Tim. Travis Lee, you tuned in this morning. Appreciate all the support, guys. Now let's talk about this big event coming up tomorrow. CT Ward Powersports Open House Celebration. Taylor, we did it last year. We had a great time. Let's tell everybody, we want everybody to come. That road has really handicapped CT Ward because you couldn't be in a worse place than where you are when they close that road up.
Yep. It's got us a little slow, but hopefully everybody can get around to us if you'll follow the signs. We're going to put some signs out too, coming from Thomasville and from Monroeville, showing a route how to get to us. They should be looking for them on the right of way.
And this, let me tell y'all, Taylor and his wife Jessica started this business. How long you been there, Taylor?
We started in June 2020.
Right in the middle of the COVID. In the COVID, and we had trouble getting inventory. Y'all struggled a little bit, but buddy, you got some inventory now. You got this thing going. CT Ward Powersports there in Camden, Alabama. Tomorrow we're having the open house from 10 to 2. And I guess the main attraction tomorrow is going to be Shane Jones. He's going to be there. He's going to be there. And let me tell you, if you hadn't met Shane, it's worth the trip just to listen to him talk.
He is full of knowledge when it comes to crappie fishing and live scope.
I guarantee you, he's an expert at live scope, and he wants to set everybody's live scope up. Now, he's not going to charge anything to set your live scope up, but if you want your software upgraded, he is going to charge $25 to upgrade his software, and I promise you it's worth that because he set my live scope up, and I'm telling you, from what I had and what I got now, it's just night and day. It's night and day because he really knows how to do it. And he'll be there from 10 to 2 telling you anything you want to ask him, he'll answer. I promise you that. All right, who else is coming? Joby Davis with XL Boats. He's bringing a new bass boat.
EX 200 bass boat. We're excited about that. We'll have the Hustler rep.
Hustler Lawnmower.
He will be there. The AO's rep, Russell Snap. He's coming. Pretty much all our reps will be there.
Now these AOs are the 4x4s, and you got one out there that's called a Desert
Cross. Looks
wow.
like a mini Hummer.
Yeah. Y'all just need to, you'll be able to, you're going to have them where you can drive them around.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah. So y'all need to just come. I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of fun. Now I understand that it's a possibility that the camp chefs, Joe Allen Dunn and Todd Morris, could possibly be making an appearance and sign autographs. Anything to that?
It's possible. It is possible.
We're not going. Don't make a special trip to see them, but they might show up. All right, Buddy Wallace with Hustler Lawnmowers will be there, and
if you have any questions about the Hustler AOs or XL products, the guys that know it all will be there to answer all the questions that I can't answer.
Now, our buddy with Humminbird in Minnesota is not going to be able to be there, but Jessica will have the software to do the Humminbird. If you want to get your Humminbird unit updated,
that is correct.
It's got to be 2 years old, right?
That's right. At least 2 years old.
All right, what you cooking tomorrow?
We're having hamburgers and sausage dogs. Barbecue was fantastic last year. Just a lot of work to do that, so we decided to change it up. Maybe next year we'll go back to barbecue.
Yeah, but it's going to be some great food, and it's going to be some great camaraderie and fellowship.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have a good time. And you can sign up for the Catfish Jug and Open that's coming up June the 17th. Of course, CT Ward, Powersports, and Dunn Sports, and Thomasville are the primary sponsors for this event. It's going to be a big event, I think, in June too. We'll talk about that tomorrow. If anybody's got any questions about it, we'll be glad to answer it. But that is tomorrow, open house celebration at CT Ward Powersports. Now let's put this up, and everybody follow me. Follow me. Now, if you're coming from Monroeville, Greenville, or Selma, you come right through downtown Camden. You can't go, if you're coming from Monroe on 265 and you turn right, think you're going to get around there to that four-way stop, ain't going to happen. Come straight through Camden. Now, you can turn at the red light in Camden and go up Broad Street and turn on 164 at the Methodist Church and come out to McDonald's Grocery. That's a little bit shorter. But the route, the detour route, is all the way through downtown Camden, down 41 to hit 221. Then you got to turn down 221, come out there at the intersection of McDonald's Grocery, go straight through it. All right, you can come all the way. Now, if you want to cut through County Road 14, where me and Tommy Gregory live, you can do that. That's a pretty rough road, but you can do that. Cut out about a mile, probably.
Yeah, it cuts out a good bit, but if you're pulling a boat,
it's a rough road.
It's pretty rough.
The best thing to do is go all the way to the end of 221, hit Highway 28, turn right, and come back to CT Ward Powersports, which is right south of where you turn to go to Ellis's Landing. So if you're coming from Linden,
the road closed signs down at 221 and 28. I mean, you're just gonna have to ignore them. I'm gonna try to put a sign up there. Don't let that one scare you.
Yeah, if you're coming from Thomastown, Demopolis, Marion, from Highway 5 that way, just come on through the road closed sign, because CT Ward will be before the road is closed. So
that's correct.
So everybody heads up on that. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but we appreciate everybody enduring that pain to get there tomorrow. We're gonna have a good time, and Tim Henderson's even gonna be there. We might get him on the microphone tomorrow. All right, let's see. Let's go over a few. I know I got some events I want to go over today. Man, we got a good crowd. Bud Williamson said he wants an autographed picture of the Miller's Ferry legend, Mr. Joe Allen Dunn. Well, we can make that happen, Bud. We can make that happen tomorrow. Shane, there he is. He done tuned in. Shane, we've been talking about you, boy. Your ears ought to have been burning. We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, and for you to share your knowledge of live scope and crappie fishing with everybody tomorrow. And he's coming in tonight. Okay. And I've had several people call me wanting to know if he can get to their unit before he gets to CT Ward. So Joyce Wall says, congratulations to Taylor. I hope he has a great open house. You need to come on and see us, Joyce. You sure do. And all right, let's go over a few more things that's going on. Of course, this coming Thursday at Bridgeport City Landing, they rescheduled the fruit jar tournament. It will go out of Bridgeport City Landing this Thursday from 3 o'clock to dark. $15 per angler, $5 a boat. Big fish, cash money only. Just come on to Bridgeport Landing Thursday evening at 3 o'clock. Now, this event next weekend, I'll be talking a whole lot more about it next Friday morning. This is an annual event, and I'm gonna tell you, it's the most heartwarming event that I've ever been to. It's Kids Day at Soggy Bottom Lodge. That'll be next Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And Miss Carol with the Kids Outdoors organization, they bring in all those special needs kids. And let me tell you, when they get to Soggy Bottom Lodge, they have got something for every one of them. The parents, if you have a special needs kids, please get up with Miss Carol, and they want all the kids there. When you get there, J.R. Rivas and all the staff at Soggy Bottom will assign someone with one of those kids, Taylor, and they take them fishing, boating, they let them shoot, whatever they want to do, they make it happen next weekend at Soggy Bottom Lodge. It's a great fundraiser for kids outdoors. It'll be something for everybody. Good food, good fellowship, lots of bouncy houses. It'll be some celebrities there. And like I said, we'll talk a lot more about it between now and next Saturday. But put that on your calendar and please make your plans to be at Soggy Bottom Lodge next Saturday for the Kids' Day at Soggy Bottom Lodge. And also next weekend, the 6th annual blood trailing seminar will be at the field trial area at the cattle ranch in Greensboro, Alabama. Now, this is something that has gotten so popular, Taylor, and I know you watch it like I do. When hunting season comes in, the first weekend of youth season, how many folks? We need a trailing dog. We need a trailing dog. This game recovery blood trailing dogs has gotten so popular, and Nose to the Ground, Alabama has just grown tremendously. And all of those guys will be there next Saturday at the 6th annual blood trailing seminar at the field trial area, Old Cattle Ranch in Greensboro, Alabama. It is a $40 fee to get in there, but they feed you. But let me tell you, if you have a blood trailing dog, or if you're interested in getting into that sport, you need to be at the cattle ranch next Saturday. I think it's Friday and Saturday. And then also next Saturday at the Selma City Marina, it's a buddy benefit bass tournament, $100 for both, cash only. Get up with Keith King or Keith Lawrence or Tiger Jones. This is a benefit tournament next week at the Selma City Marina. And then on, May the 16th, I think that's a Tuesday, from 9 to 1:30, the Alabama Cooperative Extension Service in Wilcox County is having a hog management workshop at the Gee's Bend Ferry Terminal. You can call 334-682-4289, or that's the email up there. You can email it. They would prefer you to pre-register, but because they are, I think they're serving lunch, but that's going to be something that all you landowners need to attend. And then this is something, Taylor, have you ever been down at an Upper Delta Grinnell tournament at Live Oak Land? I would love to go to that thing. $100 entry, cash only. This is a Grinnell tournament. Now, I catch Grinnell all the time, but I've never went fishing for Grinnell. Have you?
No.
How do you go fishing for them?
Lord, I don't know.
I don't know either. I got to get Anthony.
Fish, I know that.
I got to get Anthony Dorman on here to tell us how they do that. But the Grinnell tournament, they do this every year. It's a big event. They have a huge turnout. But that will be on May the 20th. Maybe we can get Anthony on here before then. And then I met with Miss June and Cliff and all of them at the Roller Cooper State Park the other day. The Big Crappie Day is on for the 27th, the Big Crappie Day, where we weigh fish every hour on the hour. The tickets are ready. We'll let you know when you can get them. The flyer will be out this week. It will be a 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, and we think we might add a 3 o'clock weigh-in this year. We're giving away $75, $50, and $25 every hour on the hour to the biggest crappie brought in. And at the end of the day, the big crappie will win the Community Neighbor Bank $500 prize, and the youth big crappie a day will win the Town Country United Bank $250 prize and a trophy. And that's on the 27th of May. So all you guys, put that on your calendar. Woo, Lord, that's a bunch of stuff going on. Let's see what else. I think that's everything. I think we've done covered about everything. So we'll go over the Community Neighbor Bank coming up next.
Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right after a word from these loyal sponsors. West Alabama Land Services, Jason Daly, licensed, insured, forestry, mulching, brush cutting, and much more. Coast to Coast True Value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you will never forget. Lofton's Bait Shop on the bypass, your first stop if you're hunting or fishing in Camden, Alabama. Open Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m., closed on Sunday for God and family. Bubba and Joe Allen Dunn at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama, across from McDonald's, outfitters for the serious sportsman. Community Neighbor Bank with locations in Greenville, Camden, Pine Hill, and Grove Hill, serving rural Alabama since 1906, bringing you the Gettin Outdoors weather since 2007. Plaza Golf Cart Sales in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, your easy-go superstore. Town Country United Bank, Camden, Alabama, proud sponsors of the Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report every week on the Gettin Outdoors podcast. Lawler Timber Company, Camden, Alabama, family-owned independent business offering professional forestry services and home of the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. Class Storage on the bypass in Camden, Alabama. Safe, secure storage for that motorhome, boat, or camper. ClassStorageLLC.com. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors. Now let's get back to the live show.
All right, how you doing? Leon Andrews tuned in. Suzanne Ward, who is that, Taylor?
That is my sweet mother.
Okay, how you doing, Miss Suzanne? Appreciate you tuning in. Ryan Gunn is tuned in. He said make sure Mr. Bud gets a picture of Dialed In Dunn. I got some pictures being printed up at Wilcox Printing Company for him to autograph, Ryan, so we'll make that happen. Miss Bunny Bales, good morning to you up in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and the Marina project is coming along pretty good, Bud. You heard them say they might push the landing in today, and I'll be glad when they get it done. All right, let's go over to Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen weekend weather forecast for the last weekend of April 2023. This year is slipping on by, Taylor. All right, here is your Grandma Karen Gettin Outdoors Community Neighbor Bank weekend weather forecast today. Patchy fog before 7 a.m., otherwise mostly sunny with a high near 81, west winds 5 miles an hour. Come on, Joe Allen, let's go to the river. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 54, northwest winds 5 miles an hour, becoming calm in the evening. If you're fishing Maddie's tournament tomorrow, or if you're coming to CT Ward Powersports tomorrow, it's going to be a 40% chance of showers after 1 o'clock, so we're going to get it in. Partly sunny with a high near 82, east winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south in the afternoon. Then Saturday night, showers likely and a possible thunderstorm, mostly cloudy with a low around 57. Low around 57, southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west after midnight. Chance of rain Saturday night is 70%. Sunday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 76. Northeast winds 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. So it looks like I'll be on my lawnmower Sunday. I won't be in that road. Sunday night, clear with a low around 48. Dead gummit, it's getting cold again. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 20. And that is your Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen weekend weather forecast. And in California, it's clear 59 with a 4 mile an hour wind. Today will be 93 degrees, hot over there in California and sunny. We will be in the 90s for a few days, may break records, then down to the 80s. By the 1st of May, it will be down to the 60s. More to my liking. Me too, Grandma Karen. Enjoy yourself, stay safe, and have fun outside. Thank you for that California weather forecast. I really do appreciate Grandma Karen sharing that. That's just a little, we share our weather every Friday morning. That just adds a little flavor to the show. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We ran a little over, but that's all right. We had a lot to go over today. One more time, Taylor, tomorrow, CT Ward Powersports. Remember, the road is, you're going to have to come around. If you're coming from Monroeville or Greenville, you got to come through downtown Camden and come all the way around. The four-way stop, there's no way you can get through there. They got it towed out. So please heed those warnings.
And they are writing tickets for trying to get around.
They are writing tickets. I did not know that.
Yes, sir.
So you better pay attention to those signs. And one more time, what we're going to do tomorrow, starting at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, we'll have Shane Jones, AOs, XL, Hustler, all those reps be there. We're going to give away some door prizes, cook lunch. Just going to be a big time.
It's going to be a big time fellowship. And remember, if you want your live scopes dialed in, Shane Jones is going to dial them in for you. And he's also got your software updates. If you got an Ultra map or GPS map, he has the software. Now, he is going to charge $25 to upgrade it, but I promise you it'll be the best $25 you ever spent. But he's not going to charge anything. If you already got the upgraded software, he's going to get up in your boat. He is going to show you the settings and how he's got his set up, and he's got mine set up. And I promise you, it will make a difference. I guarantee you. And it's not every day you get a chance to get Shane Jones in your boat to dial in your live scope. And tomorrow will be the day at CT Ward Powersports in Camden, Alabama, and we are really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being there, Taylor, and I'll see you in the morning. Thanks for coming in and being with me this morning. And now you do have some boats and stuff for sale out there. If somebody wants to bring their checkbook, we'll load it up.
We can make that happen.
We'll make Tim Henderson load it up.
That's right.
And we didn't mention this. You are hooked up now with Sheffield Financing. And don't they have some special incentives?
On the lawnmowers right now, it's 0% financing for 48 months.
Wow.
Got pretty low rates on any boat with a Yamaha and Mercury. There, Sheffield's teamed up with Yamaha, but we can get the Mercury's financed too. We have other credit sources as well, Epic Financial, our local banks here, and all the local credit unions. So we got an option for everybody.
And the inventory now is as big as you ever had. You got all kind of new and used boats, pontoon boats, fishing boats, ski boats, whatever you want. You got it out there on that lot.
Yes, sir. We got it.
So we'll see y'all tomorrow, 10 to 2 at CT Ward Powersports. And remember about the road closure, the detour. Everybody, be careful. Practice safety. If you're going fishing or hunting, we ain't even mentioned turkey hunting. We got one more weekend of turkey hunting, so we'll talk about that next Friday. But if you're in the woods, on the water, or camping out, remember to practice safety. Everybody have a great weekend. Now more than ever, God bless America. Taylor, once again, thanks for being here.
Yes,
Thank you, Wendy and Maddie, for being on today. We had a great show. Thanks all y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all same time next week, right here on the Getting Outdoors live show. Remember what old Big Dad and Taylor say? Get outdoors.
Pap taught me every critter's track and how to set a hair trigger on a trap. He taught me to shoot, scale, and skin and make a snare with a leather strap. He taught me to be a part of the woods and all his woodsy tricks. Said you gotta walk soft on 2 light feet and try not to break no